Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Mario and Luigi Dream Team. It has been quite some time since I've recorded this game. For those of you who are watching from the future or just out of the loop, I've gone straight from moving to my 3DS capture board breaking, and thus it's been about 3 weeks or so since I've recorded this. How crazy is that? But I've taken the time to relearn the next area. I've taken the time to actually remember how to play this game, so hopefully I won't be too rusty. But in the last episode, we got the rest of the dream eggs. There we go. See, I can still remember the plot. I almost forgot for a second there, but we're gonna go visit the Cedric, and we're gonna go create a place for Princess Peach to hide in the dream world. That is the game plan. What do you have to say about that, Toadsworth? Things, apparently. So here we are, just have to go in the dream world, have to do some stuff, but will it be so easy? Will hiding the princess from Bowser ever be easy? Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's see if we can make ourselves a whole new dream world. I do like this section of the game. Well, I like it and hate it. On the one hand, it is, it's definitely a really cool concept of just making your own dream world. And it is kind of cool how, you know, we've kind of been a little bit in this area, and the way it kind of loops around in shortcuts, I do enjoy it. By the way, Madame Broke, she actually has some items that I haven't actually mentioned before because I didn't check her items. We will actually be looping around to get back to her at some point, though, so I'll be showing up for items later in this episode. I'm not going to take the time to go in there now, and we're actually going to be pretty much exactly in that area. Although, do I need to, like, Pilati up or anything right now? How am I stat-wise? I am 100% okay, so yeah, we're just going to continue forward. On the other hand, I don't know, there's just something about this area that's a little weird. It kind of just ends up sort of, like, it's one of those areas of the game, and I think maybe a lot of the Dream World sections almost kind of suffer from this, and the fact that they all just kind of end up being sort of samey. It's a lot of, like, having to do the same things. You know, we'll have our segments where we have to do the Luigi generator, we'll have our new mechanics, so on and so forth. This is something I actually noticed about the game during my hiatus, is a lot of the Dream World sections in this game can somewhat be a little bit repetitive at times. But enough about that. It's still a really cool section, and it has one of my favorite, well, I won't spoil too much, but it has a favorite something that I will talk about later. Hi, Cedric, you look kind of silly if that... What? If you insist. I mean, I don't like to jump on a bro, but... Boing! Oh, my kid, not Mario, I love to jump on people, it's what I do for a living. Saving princesses, jumping on mushrooms, jumping on turtles, jumping on anything that moves. Even toads. Hey, you know I like to beat up those toads sometimes. I can be a bit of a jerk, I suppose. But here we go. Really, actually pretty lucky. We're giving Peach a nice tropical beach house in the dream world, apparently, to live in. Well, it's not really a house, but of course... Oh, you're so amused, real Luigi. Of course you are. I mean, well, you are dreaming something pretty freaking awesome, so I guess I can't really complain. A world with an egg, the fascinating mechanics of the dream world. I mean, we've gone on and on and on about how, wait, coins or presents? Did he call them prezzies, by the way? Did I just see that right? Is that, really? You can't just give them to us? Okay. Sure, we have to earn it. Okay, sure, Cedric, just make our lives more difficult. Let's just go get all the coins and items. I mean, there's plenty of attack pieces. As we know, there are attack pieces in this area. We have already gotten the extra challenges done for at least the basic ones for Dreamy Driftwood Shore, so we are A-okay with that at least. But there will be actually quite a few new foes. Despite the fact we've already fought a few foes in the dream world of Driftwood Shore, there's actually going to be a couple new ones on top of that, so, and they're rather interesting ones, and like I said, a lot of these, enemies starting Driftwood Shore stuff to mimic a lot of normal enemies you see in a Mario and Luigi game, which is kind of interesting. We have our little Luigi gravity thing. I actually forget if this has a name. The Luigi tube? The Luigi Force! You have the Force, Luigi. Luigi, I am your father. No! Hi, you're shooting fire and stuff. So there's Prawn Plants here, speaking of new enemies. So let's go ahead and fight the Prawn Plants. Really cool, actually. They actually have a really cool reference to another enemy in a certain game, which we will hopefully see. But, I mean, they're Prawn Plants. Don't worry, these are ones we can actually jump on or hammer. Doesn't really make a difference. Jump, obviously, does a little bit more damage when there's only 2 enemies. Hammers are sort of more of an AoE. Not to mention our jump just does more damage in general right now anyway, because it is a higher power thing. The attack that most prawns will do is they'll shoot fire out of their mouths, just wait for the thing, but if you see a Shy Guy in their mouth, do not jump, because it'll actually head upwards. So watch their mouths. If it's all fiery, but get ready to jump, if there's a Shy Guy head poking out, do not jump. They have that, and they have one other attack, which we'll hopefully see by the end of this fight. If not, I'll have to show it in during another Prawn Plant fight. It's not like we're going to fight these guys. Well, there we go. So they can form these little munchy guys from, oh, gotcha. From, whatchamacallit, Yoshi's Island, and they'll also shoot individual fireballs every turn, so they're more background foes. Taunt balls, I don't think do anything to them. Damn it, no! Oh, there goes my no-hit challenge. That's okay, there's plenty of Prawn Plants for me to mess around with, so we will fight plenty of these guys. It's really no big deal. But as you can see, the Munchers kind of make things a bit more annoying, so you'll get a lot more fireball attacks, and I'm really terrible when it comes to fireball attacks from the background like that. I don't know. There's just something I cannot handle when it comes to just background fighting. But yeah, in a lot of these weird gravity sections, which we'll be seeing plenty of these, they tend to have a lot of... I somehow managed to jump on that still. We'll see a lot of these guys. So let's see if we can get the no-hitter challenge this time. But yeah, you'll get the fireballs in the background, the Munchers. The Munchers will attack every turn as well, so... The Munchers will go away, though, whenever you eliminate the Prawn Plant that spawned it. You don't have to kill both of them, just the one that spawned it will actually kill them. And hey, it's more coins, so... There's that, I suppose, right? It's nice not to worry about goods and excellence right now. I'm so rusty with them that I would probably suck, but I don't have to worry about them right now. I just have to worry about, as long as they stick to these fireball attacks, it's actually a pretty easy no-hitter challenge. It's when they do the Munchers that I get a little bit thrown off, but I think we'll be okay. Bounce. Boing! So it should take one more attack. The Luigi tends to... Hang on, gotta focus. Oh, you're doing your Munchers! Okay, if you insist. Alright, 1, 2, 3, boing. It's always, they do like the kind of thing where they toss it to each one, then the last one's the one... See, and there we go, then they despawn since we killed the one that summoned it. It's always like, you know, they hit as many as... They bounce as many times as there's Munchers, so if there's 3 Munchers, they'll bounce 3 times before they launch at you, or, well, twice, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like that one attack that we had with, the big, massive boss fight. It's very similar to that, I guess. Anyway, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm sure you guys are smarties, I believe in you, but still, I try to explain just in case people are confused, because it is always possible. That's our no-hitter challenge. All fine dandy. If we head over to the right, we'll continue on up the area, so we're going to head down this pipe, because as you see on this pipe, this place has some attack pieces. We're going to have plenty of these sort of gravity sections, which I will admit are very weirdly implemented. If only because, like, it's really easy to just cheese them by walking around the... Like, you can't fall off the ceiling. So, you kind of just go to wherever you need to be, and then you can easily switch around. These umbrella things, I'm not sure if we've seen these yet or not. It has been a while since I've recorded, don't forget, so if I repeat information, I apologize. But they will switch around based on how the gravity is, so if you're on an umbrella, you'll always stay on the umbrella, which can be very useful for jumping to certain locations that you can't easily access in the current state of gravity. I need to be at least over here for me to continue doing what I want to do, which is head over this way. And as you can see, there's nothing really over here. What we need to do is we need to head inside this sort of maze thing where our other attack piece will be found. So we'll keep it on upside down gravity for a bit because it's actually easiest just to head over here, switch it down to normal gravity, like so, and then we can switch it to sideways gravity to get out. And there's actually some coins we can get while we're here too. I mean, we're pretty good on money now that we've bought all the badges, now that we've even accessed the Driftwood store. There's actually, as far as I remember, not too many more store opportunities in this game. I could be wrong though, don't quote me on that one, but I do believe a lot of these coins now are just going to start to be saved up for that super gold shop thing that we saw, which we won't be able to access till the post game because I'm not going to get enough levels to access the shop theoretically. But that thing sells some really good stuff, so... Hi, Prawn Plant, you're gonna be a butt? Can you go away? Actually, one trick if you do want them to go away is they always disappear for a little bit when you change gravity. As you can see here, we're changing gravity and they actually briefly What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Did Mario just, like, warp? Am I seeing things? I want an instant replay on that one.
They actually, briefly... What?
yeah, so yeah. But if you want the prawn, hey, maybe my instant replay will show if I'm crazy or not. I hopefully put an instant replay in there. Otherwise, I'm a bad editor. But giving future Lucky more work. I'm so cheeky. Anyway, like I said though, if you change gravity, we'll have the briefest of windows where they won't show up. But it is, as you can see, they're extremely brief. So be quick with that, or it shall not work in your favor. Oh, good, we're full on that. So we need to activate a switch here to get this to go up. We have all sorts of enemies here, so don't worry. We still have our spinies and what, but we also have these guys. I'll have Luigi take in the face, apparently, instead. But these things are called the bloopers, I believe. They're basically urns filled with bloopers. Now, if you jump on them, nothing too special happens. They just take a lot of damage, so they're still normal enemies, even though they seem like jars. And I suppose I'm conditioned from like Final Fantasy-esque games for it's a jar enemy. There has to be some sort of special thing going on here. Ooh. But they summon bloopers basically to attack you. The first one's your typical blooper, sort of dropping power, and the second one is they come at you from the side. And anyone that's oh, I messed that up completely because I was too busy talking. Anyone that comes at you that is spinning will go above you. Anyone that is not spinning will dip down, and you have to jump properly and not screw up like I just did. But that's okay, I'm just a silly face. If you hammer these urns, however, something a bit interesting happens. They will tilt over and they'll drop coins! Except, sometimes they don't drop coins. You'd be really careful with the hammer. I think in fights like this, where we're just fighting the bloop urns, it's actually not that big a deal. But we'll have fights later on where we're fighting the dream caps or the spinies. If you actually tip over the urn, sometimes you'll get extra coins, cool. Sometimes you'll summon more spinies or more dream captains to harass you. So you can make fights a bit difficult. The other thing is, if you are, oh, well, he's dead now, but if you knock him over twice, their attack power is also going to go up. They're going to go into enraged mode. We'll be seeing that later on with, when we start fighting. Once they're in the back, we're fighting, like, spinies and stuff like that. It gets a bit more complicated, but we'll encounter more bloopers in the future for sure. Do not fret about those guys for now. We will get the no-hitter challenge for them in due time. For now, we've raised that platform, we can get over here, but of course, first we're going to go ahead and get this attack piece and laugh at that spiny for not being able to jump. Ha! You're vertically challenged. Nothing cool over here, just... It's an attack piece. We'll get those pretty quickly, and we'll be able to actually access a new Madame Broke Dream contest thing. Do I really like to fight more spinies? I hate these things. Ugh. You know what? Screw spinies. If I'm ever fighting spinies ever again, I'm just using the Luigi ball because you know what? They take forever to kill, and I hate them so much. So nuts to that. Just do that, especially in this area. We're gonna get so. I mean, there's a super jar up there. We could super syrup jar. There we go. We could use, but we're actually gonna be accessing the Pilates really soon because we're gonna get shortcuts back to that section quite often. So really, using a little bit of BP at this point is really no big deal. It's not worth the 5 minutes it'll take to fight them each time. Anyway, we got a little bit of a puzzle here. We gotta change gravity to basically move that ball to that location. However, it has to be exactly on that location, and the arrows have to be touching. So we have to manipulate gravity such that it rolls into that specifically, which is you can kind of backtrack, you know, from where we go. You can kind of see how it has to end up. It's really not a difficult puzzle. So if we made gravity go this way, as you can see, even though it passes the spot it needs to go, it doesn't really make a difference. Poor Mario is up there just getting all sorts of turned around and stuff, but you can kind of just see the basic path to get over there. It's rather simple, so they definitely could have upped the ante on these puzzles, but they definitely didn't really do that, so maybe they'll have more difficult ones much later on, but for now they're actually pretty basic, so nothing to worry about. But it's definitely an interesting new use of the gravity and whatnot. And there we go! We have unlocked the puzzle, which leads to a pipe. Generally, when you complete these puzzles, you know that you've taken care of roughly a third of the next area. So, yo, dudes! Oh, Luigi, you're very excited. Let's go in this pipe and sticks. It has a Madame Broke symbol, and that means we can actually access Madame Broke. Now, I'm at kind of a strange point here where the way I've got to position these episodes, I'm not entirely sure how I want to split them up because it's going to be a little bit tricky. I think we can continue going for a little bit, though, because I have to cut out some battles and stuff as well. But there we go. We can Pilates up to get our BP back. It's 10 coins. I really don't care about spending that. And I haven't shown off for items yet. If you look at our items, that's a lot of the stuff we expect. You know, we got all of the Ultra stuff is now sellable. 1-Up Deluxe are sellable now as well. Plus, we can now access some Taunt Balls, which I'm actually going to buy a few Taunt Balls. Maybe I shouldn't have bought 7 of them, because we're probably going to find more, but I want to use a couple anyway. It's just nice to have a full stock of Taunt Balls anyway. It's 10 coins each. I'm not too worried about overspending a little bit on Taunt Balls. But yeah, basically, I mean, those will be handy in the future for knocking things out. And I want to see if the Munchers actually are Taunt Ballable. I'm curious. Enemies in the background like that usually are not, because they're sort of a different sort of story, but maybe they will be, maybe they won't be. I don't really know. Only one way to find out, and that's by trying it. Yeah, it's Cedric. If only we could warp around like you. So here you go. Yeah, we got all that cool coins. Except, as Mario's gonna point out here, Cedric, your little place there, it's a lot of monsters there as well, sir. You have a hand in this? Yeah, it was just created. How are there monsters scattered all throughout these worlds? That raises a very valid point. Mysteries to be answered. If there's monsters here, something evil must be here as well. But how can that be? It was just created. It's just me and Cedric and Luigi and Peach here. What? How could there be any evil here? I don't really, something is clearly going on here, but our only choice is to go deeper. We have to go deeper. Inception noise. So, we're gonna expand the dream world even more, and basically, it's just gonna be a pattern of us exploring a part of the dream world, expanding it further, exploring part of it. I'm not sure if we actually could have gone here without... We might have been able to go here before we got all 3 dream eggs as well, by the way. So, if you want to, I guess, explore the dream world before you do that, you always could, technically. But, for now, we can expand this dream world and continue onward. Because it's only been about, I'm going to say, probably about 17 minutes tops, right? So, we can go for another few minutes. And then, we're probably gonna get, yeah, we could probably get through this Dreamworld section 3 episodes. I'm almost even tempted to end it here and make next episode a bit longer, just because, I mean, it's obviously a good stopping point. It is theoretically a thing we could do. So, yeah, we expand the Dreamworld for you again, huzzah! So, many dangers ahead, so be careful. We will! Are you gonna say the same thing? Okay, you're saying the same thing. Oh, what the heck? It's my return episode. Let's make it a little bit longer. Let's just be silly biscuits. I like to aim for around 20 minutes. I already have to cut out quite a bit, so yeah, I'm full on super candies. Plus, I want to fight those enemies. I want to have revenge for those enemies that stopped me before. So we'll just go for a bit and see where we end up, I suppose. So first section is yet another gravity section. We're gonna have quite a few of these. Where are you shooting that fire, buddy? You're very much oh gosh darn, I landed on that sunflower, not on him. My perspective is just I'm really bad at this. Hey, Dreamcap Captain, so there it goes. Clearly intentional to show off that these guys are also fightable when you fight Prawn Plants. Yeah! Alright, let's do the experiment. What happens if I try a Taunt Ball? It's Nipper Plant, not Muncher. I'm confused my plant. Oh, it kills it! Okay, so you can use the Taunt Balls to outright kill them. However, since there's 3 of them, it really is not worth... Yeah, and then he just makes more. So, really doesn't seem like it's in our best interest necessarily to kill the Nipper Plants, because it doesn't really help our cause that much. I believe the fireballs will always go towards the ones that are, that summoned it, by the way, so it'll help you kill the guy if you are good at counterattacking, I suppose. It's a thing that can happen. Oh, I killed your buddy! Anyway, let's finish this fight. I did actually remember to get the no-hit challenge on the Dreamcaps and the Dreamcap Captains, right? Pretty sure I did. Should double-check that at some point, though, just to make sure. We'll do that once we get the blooper. Alright, 3. Perfect! Alright, so I think we'll just go ahead and take care of the rest of this section-ish, and then probably end the episode there. That's sounding like a plan. We got ourselves a level up, at least. It's pretty fine and dandy. Let's avoid all the rest of these Prawn Plants because they are a butt, and I don't want to deal with them. As you can see, there's 2 barriers there, so we need to hit a second block to get this to work. I'm just gonna avoid you by using the power of okay, you're still here as well. Well, I'm gonna avoid you by using the power of gravity. Yay, gravity is, oh, hi, you're trying to shoot things at me. I also appreciate that as well. So yeah, you always have to orientate yourself so that you're hitting the block from the proper angle. You always have to hit the bottom of the block. If you try to hit the side of the block, it will not accomplish anything for what you want. Oh, come on, I want to just get past these stupid prawn plants. That's enough of you. Stop. Explosion! It is nice to get all those coins from all those munchers. It's always pretty handy. Hey, there we go. Clearly this entire purpose was to get both characters to level 20 before I ended this episode. That's clearly what I was trying to do there. Alright, let's try to get Luigi 3 more HP. Yay! Our HP numbers are looking pretty nice now, way in the low hundreds. 3 digits, always very cool. I believe there was an attack piece down here, but I guess actually to do a quick demonstration, as you'll be able to see here, we cannot hit these things from the side. It has to be from directly the bottom. So always change gravity accordingly to hit the things properly, and all will be well. I'm gonna avoid you! Nope. Nope. Get out of here. Get out of here! Get out of here! Alright. Alright, what's this next section? Ooh, this looks like more gravity stuff. Actually, this looks like there's a lot of stuff here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. In fact, I could even just be cheeky and be like, oh, I need to go hard save, because I am clever and stuff, and just go back over here. And there's actually a hard save point at the start of each of these sections, as you've seen. So there we go. That's about a bit over a third of the way done with this, but as you can imagine, at the end of every Dream World section, there is, of course, a bit of a long task, a boss of some sort. So, obviously, we'll have to account for that in that third episode. But we'll continue exploring this Dream Island in the next episode. Guys, LuckySevenDX signing out. See you all in the next one, and welcome back to Dream Team. Bye-bye.